Okay guys, I moved you a little bit further back. Let's see how that goes. So, one of the shows that I absolutely love is Left Coast, Laura Caldwell. And what she does is she goes around and she buys used things and she sells them. She's got a really, really amazing eye, and she knows a lot of the unique artists. So I have been admiring her work for so long, mainly because I love the pottery. And because I'm not the best drawer or anything, I've had to use all kinds of things to try to get my designs here. So I blocked it out just like I did yesterday. It would be so fun if I could just draw this out, but I can't. And so I have these two to go. So this one actually has a little bit of a handle here. So I wonder if I can get that little handle in here. Let's just try to start it at 10 there. Let's just try to get that. So I'm 3.5 right there. Right there is the end of the handle. And then it just goes right down. Not that straight. Kind of goes around like that, and then it goes up. Okay, that's close enough for me. This one's not straight. You just need that curve there. No matter how hard I try to make a curve, I make another dent. Okay, so now we have this one. And I've been kind of liking this pattern for my curves. Use what you have. Okay. Use what you have. Let's take it up a bit. I imagine they have a bottom, right? They have to have a flat bottom. There we go. Now that's not how it looks on the top. I'm not saying all of these are going to be straight. So I'm just taking it a little bit on the inside. Like that. Okay, so these are my potteries. Got it? Oh, I didn't do the top on this one. Let's do the top on that one, probably right about there. And let's do 2 of those again. Some of you can freehand this. I know you can. I know Miriam can for sure. go. There we go. Okay, so we got that one done. All right. So that was the whole point of me making these yesterday, is I wanted to see what does my watercolors look like and which watercolor will be good. I gotta move these things out of the way. Believe it or not, this is what's left over of all my... And I found another envelope of giveaway, so that is gonna get totally chock-a-block. Those envelopes are gonna get totally more chock-a-block full. And I may or may not find some smalls to go on here. We'll check that out later, but I'll keep them handy. So now what I have is I have these colors, and I was trying to do color combinations that might look good on this. So, and I was using this too. Not sure you need it, but it did help me make some of the tops and bottoms. And the only thing that I used were all the different all these bottles were what I used for fixing these. Okay. Okay, so where's my paint lot here? Fun. So what was so cool about her choices, Laura Caldwell, is she would get all these beautiful pots that were made by different artists, and they had super simple designs. So the first thing we have to do is we have to give them a background. Okay, so let's do that. I cleaned up some brushes here. Let's hope I can handle it. Today cannot be a shaky hand day, can it? Right? It's not going to be a shaky hand day today. And sometimes my paint is strong, like thick, and sometimes it's not. So let's try anyone, and let's go with this brown. I think I like this brown. Oh, that's what that was for. This is kind of, oh, that's not even the same paper. So the paper that I'm using for this is this one, and it's called a sketchbook. So obviously it's not really meant for watercolor, but it's quite thick, so I think it'll look good. So I just want to test my brush strokes and my, oh, I forgot to wet it. Got some clean water here. Got my rig here. And let's get some, I think it's gonna look fabulous. Look at how that looks. Yes. Okay, so let's do one, and we gotta let them dry, and then we gotta come back with our design on it. Right, Lass?
Yeah, I'm just gonna check the propane.
Okay.
Need to mix a little bit of this. Let's see it.
Oh yeah. You had a spray bottle.
I found one.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I won't leave it turned on yet. I just
Okay. Okay, I'll probably get much faster in a bit. I'm just starting out. I'm telling you, I'm not a painter, okay? These hands are actually working hands, and I've worked them to the bone all my years. All right, I love it. Okay, so we're just gonna take it up there, and we're gonna need a different color, I guess, on the inside there. Oh, that's what I have the smaller brushes for, right? Okay, so we have one little pot done. And what I notice is all the insides are black, but I'm not going to do the black right now because I'll mess up my water. I didn't think ahead and get a couple of things of water. So let's do another one. I think the blues look super good when you look at my colors. I think the blues look good, and I gotta try to do it not too heavy-handed because I'm not going to be able to see my design if I go too heavy-handed. Here we go. Pretty fun, guys. Pretty fun. I'm wigging around my brush. That's probably not a good idea. You already checked it? It's okay?
I just shut it off, yeah.
Okay.
Not using it.
All right.
Not right now, I
Oh, okay.
know. Double check after.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see my nice pottery?
You good?
I'm working. Oh, come on. You're waiting for your coffee to heat anyways. Look.
Exciting.
It is so exciting. Help me. Cheers, guys. I didn't tell you. So I think we gotta go lighter on the blue. What do you think? Because I've got this darker one, but we can go lighter on the blue. Yeah, so let's do this one a lighter blue. I've got it lined out because I think I'm going to do the background, but I'm not sure. These might be neat to just fussy cut out. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I would highly recommend watching Laura Caldwell on Left Coast Revival. She finds the most amazing, beautiful things when she's hunting about. Let's do a yellow one. At thrift stores and stuff. We got to figure out a color for that one. I tried to do some fun bottoms on here. I tried to add the little angly edges and stuff. Anyways, I know some of you can do so much of a better job of this, and I hope you make some vases, and I'd love to see your designs. I'm going to try to do very simple designs. But most of the time, I think when I'm looking at the vases, when she lifts them up and stuff, most of the time the inside is very dark or black. Okay. What other color do you, I like this, I, is that the red or the orange? This is the orange, so actually let's do a red one. Which red was that? Maybe it was this one. People have short memories here. Let's check it out. Yeah, this is a nice color. If Laz comes in here, he's a captive audience. I think that's the fun part about being online, is you get to communicate and watch other people that are really keen on doing a hobby. And then when you're working alone all the time, it's super nice just to have inspiration all the time. So I do try my best to make something new all the time. I have more ideas in my brain than I can ever accomplish. This is a really nice rich color. Look at that. I might have put too much. I might need to do another one of that color. Work on this one. Maybe take some of that paint off there. I might have got carried away on the paint on that one and made it pretty wet. And now I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna ruin it when I do my design. But it's super simple designs, I'm telling you, from what I see. And I probably could do this in order so my hands aren't going onto a wet paint, I don't know. And then, if I was super good, I could do the shading to make it not like look like it's round, like have some darker parts as it's going around. Not sure. Maybe I can do that with a pencil crayon, because I'm not sure I can do it with watercolor. I don't know about the blending. Oh, I wonder if I can do it with the pastels. Anyhow, I lost it a little bit there. Oh well, maybe I can cover it up when I'm doing the other side. Okay, so what other color did I like on this? The greens were very good. I have a light green. The light green, definitely. Let's do the light green. Oh, almost used the wrong one. Peroxide. Actually, this one, I want to do that one a light green. So yeah, I think if I do the middle ones, my hand is not going to, my wrist is not going to go over the other ones. So if you can imagine, for these, we can do the splotching. For jelly printing, man, your jelly prints would look fantastic as a vase, don't you think? Those beautiful patterns that you make in your gel printing would look so good. I love all the ways people are putting their gel prints on boxes and stuff like that. This one's just a little bit of a different shape. So one thing you see about those potteries is the color is not uniform. There's some light spots and then there's some dark spots. I'm almost wondering if I should try to do the black inside with a marker instead. I feel like I'm gonna wreck it. Okay, what other color do we have? I don't know about you, but this, I don't like the pink at all. I guess I didn't do an orange yet. Yeah, that pink was just horrid. So let's do this one, the orange. Ooh, that's such a beautiful color. See, some people would mix. Should I mix the colors together? Haven't done that. So many patterns that we can come up with for these. I made them the right size to fit into a journal, but I think you could make them bigger. I don't know about smaller. For me, I don't think I would be able to manage it smaller. This one has the crazy looking handle there. See, this arm is going on this brown. Let me go around this way. There we go. Now we have an orange one. I just can't get into that little handle. Actually, the shaking is not too bad today. Not too bad. Yeah, so let's try to mix some colors. I think these things are for mixing, right? I haven't done that before. Let's clean one off here. And let's try to mix. I like this color here. I really like that. I think that one is a real pottery one. And then let's add the darker one. And then let's mix those up. That is cool too. Let's try that one. And whoops, hang on there, I need you still. Let's try that one on this big one here. It's just about the same actually as the other one, so let me try to add, I'm going to try to add some orange to really make it stand out more. There we go, let's see. I think that's cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It is a little bit different. I don't know why I have this here. You go and be where you're supposed to be, please. A lot of the designs are what do people call that? Fauna, like yeah, that was fun to add color, and now that is actually darker. I wonder if I can blend that color. Can I blend it? Do you think? How fun is that? And maybe get it a little bit better, wetter. Maybe I can ombre it a little bit to let it blend in a bit more. We're just playing around, people, playing around. I am not the perfectionist. I like it. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I need a smaller one, don't I? Why am I fighting around with the big one when I have a smaller one? Let's add a little bit of this color to the top. Look, I totally missed a spot there. Can I do it? Can I do it? All right. I like it. Okay, so I only have 3 more. Let's turn it around. What other color do I have here that I haven't used? I used a couple of the blue and I used 1 green. So I haven't done the darker green. Let's try that. Ooh, let's try the darker green on this massive one. Oh, let's start the darker green on this one. See what it looks like. Ooh, that's really dark. Okay, so let's mix that one, because I'm not gonna maybe be able to see my other design if I just do too dark of a green, unless I totally water it down. Isn't that the way you guys do it, you artists do? I water that down. Yes, better. I'm just doing this one so my hand isn't in the way when I do this last one. Water is very forgiving, isn't it, as a medium? It took me almost to the end of working on that pastel to understand how to work those pastels. I love that green. I love it. That is a very cool looking green, I would have to say. And it's getting a little nubbly look. Look at my hand, it's starting to shake. Stop it. Hang in there, we only have a couple more to go. I will try to do the rim, the lip. I know I'm doing black on the inside, so I can fix that. Okay, we need another color. What did I not do? I still really like this color here. Ooh, that and black together look good. Okay, let's try that. I have to find the color. I think it's this one. This is why I did need a little cheat sheet over here. I did need my little cheat sheets. Like, I think that's the one. I'm getting confused. Yeah, I think that's the one. So let's do the big one in this one. Oh, I got the wrong one. Why are you way over there anyways? Come back closer. Get at water. I think that's the thing about pottery is it's very earthy, it's very organic, and it's not like plastic, you know, where it has a total uniform finish. I think that's why we gravitate to it. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't have to have my hand over pieces when I put it on the edge here. So how many designs do we have? I got 3 long, 4, so I actually have 12. I didn't mind that dark blotch in the center there. You know what I mean? I'm doing it again, aren't I? But then I get a smaller brush. I like to make it very difficult for myself. But it seems like that last journal, oh my goodness sake. The wind is picking up here. And let's try to do the top. Okay. I'm gonna have to take it out a bit because I did the top too far out. All right, I like that color. So I only have one left. And now that I've done that other part, I think I have to go around and do that for all the other ones too. Start with the lightest one first, which I think is the yellow. And actually it had a little bit of this color too, yeah. So let's do these top lips. I think they do have a top lip on them. The next lightest one, I think, is the light blue. Let's test it. going to be a little bit darker, which I think is fine. Let's get some more water on there. And just water, please. I'm messing it up now. Bound to have happened. Blend, baby, blend. All right. Now let's take a look at that dark, I think that's orange. Need the tester, yeah. Without making a mess this time, okay? Of course I had to slip. It would come off. So this one is definitely going to have a background to take care of my mistake. Looks pretty cool. Let's add some. I need the bigger brush to do the blending. Okay. Okay, so when I do the outside, I can take care of that little missing part. I need that. Oh, is that the color I mixed? I think so. I still have some here. Yeah, that's the color I mixed. Take your time, take your time. This is a no rush. This is a no rush group, okay? Ah! I gotta go further because I thought I was done and then I lost it. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit off there. Typical. Okay, so, oh, this brown up here needs to have a lid, or not a lid. Ooh, I never thought about adding lids. I think this one. Test it. You should work. Steady, steady. Almost holding my tongue on that one. Oh, this one too. Made a mess of that. I'm gonna have to make it much bigger. Okay. Green. I need to fix this green one, and then I think we're good. And I actually lightened up that green, didn't I? Did I? No. Maybe not. This is just a small one anyway. Yikes. You're too wet. Okay, let's get our wet one. Just water. Let's blend this down. All right. So I really need to decide on this last one. I don't think I did a real red. Red is not my favorite. Which one? I have quite a few of this color. I do like this color actually. We didn't really do that much green, and green is actually one of my favorite colors. Hey, let's try to mix a green color. There is a green color mixed already. Let's see. I've got this green. What can I add to that green? People, I'm not a color person. Let's add this dark earthy color. Watch, I'm gonna make mud. Is that mud? It's kind of I need more green now. I think I just ruined it. By golly. By golly, I think I got it. Please don't wreck it this time. This is the last one. Steady. If you hear me saying that, my dad was a horse trainer, and I grew up riding horses pretty much before I could walk. I'm not saying I was a good rider. I fell off a lot. But that's where the steady reminds me. I loved those horses so much. They were so good to us. We were so underfoot as small children, just like they show on the YouTubes. And they definitely could have hurt us if they wanted to. And they're so massive because they were draft horses. But they were so beautiful and gentle. Just so gentle. Oh, I gotta get this bottom here. Okay. No, maybe I better use the little one again. I forget that I have the little one. Okay, let's do that little lip at the front. I think we're good. These are not expensive brushes as far as I know. I'm Canadian and I'm like Christopher Seaman. I will shop at the dollar store and use up those supplies. Okay, that's an awesome one. Okay, guys, aren't they fantastic? So with our super steady hand, we're going to go in and do the inside, and we're going to do it black or gray or whatever, okay? Stop flicking paint around, girl. Okay. Which one should I do first? I kind of don't like this one the most, so let's start with that one. We're going to do the inside. If you watch Laura's videos, the insides usually are black. I just need that corner there. It's just a tiny little corner. Good enough. Okay, so I don't like the black. I think it's too black. Let's get some black in one of these cuppy things and lighten up our black with some water. I think the black is so powerful. Let's see if I can make it lighter. A little bit more water. I can't make it lighter with yellow, can I? Oh, that's getting gray. Yeah, okay. Now I'm happy. Okay, let's do this big one here. No, let's do this one. Yeah, that's better. I don't want it taking center stage by being so black. Oh, that one's bleeding. How am I dripping here? No dripping allowed. Just had too much water on it. We are going to be patient, patience, patience, patience. And we're going to get our inside. I can do this, I can do this. I practiced on all the big parts, so. It's that little corner that's my challenge for the day. Okay, yeah, I like that color better. Let's keep it going, keep it going. That one's pretty wet. I need to move that water over. How did I get that so wet? And I didn't put the cover on that blue. Or the other side of the top, I mean. A little paint goes a long way, I find. Alright, so let's get this one. Now I do need some water. You guys having fun? You guys thinking of all the better ways that you could do it? Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm the idea person, that's all. I'm out of my element with the painting, I'm telling you, but you gotta keep trying. Even if you know you've got shaky hands and you're not good at choosing colors, it's still fun. It's still fun, fun, fun. Okay, see, this one doesn't have a blue on the top. Look at how dark that black is now. I'm glad I switched. I don't think I can take it off. This dark is not taking away from my design. This one looks awkwardly gaping open, doesn't it? It's just perspective. Maybe we're looking at it from a different angle. I don't know. We'll try to distract the eye with our design on the inside. How about that? See, I don't like it, so I'm just slopping it off. It's a 10% rule, okay? That's my take, because when I used to make quilts and I would put them together, I always had a 10% rule, because as careful as I was in cutting them up and sewing them together and getting all the blocks in, and then you'd stand back and look at it, there would be one turned the wrong way, or the color wasn't right. You picked the wrong color for the wrong spot, sort of thing. And yeah, that I called it my 10% rule, instead of getting upset with myself, because it's a lot of work doing a pieced quilt, and usually by the time you're coming to the end, you are so ready to move on to the next thing. It's hard when you get bogged down like that, and you have to go back, pull the stitches out, sometimes for a few around it too, and then redo it. So what I need is I need to do this blue right here, and that is actually a dark blue, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I need this dark blue done. Second guessing myself here. Okay. I've got a little bit of dark here, so let's just try to smooth that in a little bit. Alright, so now I need, this one is a big gapey one. I wonder if I should try a different color on the inside. Can I try a really watered down color of that? Can I try a super watered down? Maybe with a little bit of the lighter yellow in it, because it's such a big gaping hole. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, let's try that one. Remember, I can, don't let me forget, I can switch brushes. This is kind of a big brush. I think that's hilarious. Sometimes I ask you guys for help on that large journal, or that journal that was so difficult. I literally was doing it saying, somebody please help me. So the cover just would not work. Okay guys, I think that looks cool. Did I finish them all? No, I need a black on this one, or gray, I mean. I need a gray. That's a little bit too wet now. Just getting the hang of it. I think I got it. Wouldn't it be super awesome if I knew how to do the shade on where it's standing? So, like, it's going to be very interesting to see what the background winds up being. Alright. Are we having fun with our pottery? I am having fun with it. Okay. Hope you liked it, guys.